I know it's been a frustrating 37 days, but it's only been 37 days. On the other hand, I know it feels like a lifetime. It's been so disruptive, so abrupt, so frightening, so disorienting, but it's only been 37 days, right? Everything in context and everything in perspective. I know it's tough to get up every day, and this is like Groundhog Day, living through this bizarre reality that we're in. It's even more difficult, I think, with the weather changing, and you feel the seasons changing, and it's getting nicer, and you start to open a new book of possibilities, and now the weather's getting nice, and I should be getting outdoors, and I should be doing this, and I should be doing this. I get it. But it's only been 37 days. And I started by saying those numbers of cases, that's not arbitrary. What we do affects the number of cases. Our behavior affects the number of cases. We're generating the cases. They're not descending on us from heaven, right? It's our behavior. So it's been 37 days. The 1918 pandemic that we talk about peaked in New York for 6 months. It came through in 3 waves, and it peaked for 6 months. 30,000 people died in New York. And then we have the overload relief, which is the Javits Center, 2,500 beds, and the U.S. Navy ship Comfort. The U.S. Navy ship Comfort had 1,000 bed capacity. It was originally for non-COVID patients. What wound up happening was we don't really have non-COVID patients. Closed down society, there's fewer traffic accidents, crime is down. So the original plan, which was the Comfort would take non-COVID cases from the hospitals, didn't really work because the hospitals didn't have non-COVID cases. I called the president yesterday morning, asked him to speak to the Department of Defense to see if they would change it to COVID. The president, to his credit, moved expeditiously, called me back yesterday afternoon, said they would make the Comfort non-COVID. COVID, when they make that transition, the capacity of the ship comes down from 1,000 to 500 beds because COVID patients require a greater treatment area, more space, and therefore the capacity of the ship came down from 1,000 to 500. It's still a tremendous benefit. So between Javits and the Comfort, that's 3,000 beds, which is a welcome overload relief to the hospital system, which is already extraordinarily stressed. But I spoke to General Shaughnessy today, who we spoke through the Comfort and Javits. The Department of Defense has been fantastic, and the number of military personnel they have sent up here and how quickly they've sent up here, and this is a tough assignment to run facilities this large and to come up to speed and to be handling this many COVID patients in a new startup emergency facility. This is a really difficult undertaking, and they've really been fantastic, and I want to thank them all. And I want to thank the president for moving as quickly as he did.